This meeting.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to TFM Talking Flight Monitors YouTube channel. And today we are continuing our PMDG 737 rebuild series. We are currently in week 9. And instead of doing panels this week, we are going to take a break and focus on TFM's new database support. Now, as a reminder, this is not Navigraph database support. This is native TFM database support, which means that TFM can now start storing its own output and other things in a isolated database. And we will show you what that will look like with the speech history window. And without further ado, let's get started.
Desktop list.
Go to the desktop. So I have TFM loaded. I have the simulator with an airplane loaded in the background. And first of all, let's go to settings with right bracket.
TFM settings dialog. Settings categories preview. Level 0 general 1 of 1.
We can press the letter O.
Oh, speech history limit selector not available. Output 1 of 1 level 0.
All right, so I'll explain that announcement with the speech limit speech
Cancel
history
button.
limit selector in a little
OK
bit.
button. Group box 1 grouping. Include timestamps and speech history checkbox checked. Save TFM data and database checkbox checked.
All right, so save TFM data and database. I pressed Shift Tab from the output section in settings. Went past the cancel button, the OK button. If you have it turned off,
space not checked. Speech
like
output
that,
limit selector. Output TFM save. OK cancel button.
It will be the first
OK
one.
Group box 1 grouping. Save TFM data and database checkbox not checked.
After the OK button, when you Shift Tab.
Space. Speech history limit.
And if you have it turned on.
OK cancel button. OK but group box 1 grouping.
You'll find the include timestamps and speech history window first.
Save TFM data.
And then one more Shift Tab and you will find Save TFM data and database option. I had it turned on before.
Space. Not checked. Speech output limit selector available. Include timestamps and speech history not available.
And now it's turned off. So you heard 2 announcements there. One was speech history size limit selector not available. Well, since we're using a database and a database is permanent and it can store an infinite number of speech items, at this point, there is no sense in limiting how much speech output you get. So
OK button.
we
Group box 1
can
grouping. Save TFM data and database checkbox. Space.
then
checked. Speech history limit selector not available. Include timestamps and speech history option available.
Turn it on and another speech setting becomes available. Include timestamps and speech history. So if we tab to that.
Include timestamps and speech history checkbox checked.
I was previously using it, so it's checked. Now the nice thing about this is if you turn database support off, then all of the settings that use database support, TFM will remember the previous setting, like this one.
Save TFM.
I had it checked and then unchecked, saved to database, then it would still remember that it was checked. So let's start with it not checked first.
OK button. Space desktop list. Zoom 4.
Press the OK button. Now let's go to the speech history window, right bracket.
Output history dialog. History list. Airspeed indicated. 1.
All right, so I already have things in here. I will show you a new feature and clear the list. Alt plus L.
14 items deleted.
Said 14 items deleted. So however many things are in the list, it will announce to you how many of them were deleted. So I could press Alt L now.
0 items deleted.
And it will tell me 0 because there's nothing in the list. Or if you find it more convenient.
Message editor, copy to clipboard, but clear history button Alt plus L.
You can also tab
close button. History list.
around the window to the clear history button. All right.
Desktop list.
So we'll press escape. And we'll make TFM do a few things.
Parking brake on.
Parking brake on.
Parking brake off.
then off.
D. Disport 33 of 46.
Whoops.
S. Sim market 41 of 46.
Wait,
1 knots indicated.
there we go. Let's do ground
0
speed.
knots ground speed.
Let's do heading.
Heading 326.
Ooh, how about let's do this.
0.
Or
0 feet per minute.
This is the autopilot stuff.
1
Oops,
knots indicate.
that's not.
100.
That is.
10,000.
How about this one?
Not supported in PMDG aircraft. Please see the next page of your FMC for the next waypoint.
Waypoints. All right, so we have enough now. Let's go back to the
Output
speech
history dialog.
output.
History list.
Speech history.
Park and brake off. Airspeed
Review it.
indicated. 1. GND. 0. Heading 326. 0. Vertical speed. 0. Airspeed indicated. 1. 100. 10,000. Not supported in PMDG aircraft. Please see the next page of your FMC for the next waypoint.
All
Park
right.
and brake on.
So we have some things in there.
Message edit read only multi-line selected park and brake on.
Here's the read-only edit where you can review it with
Blank.
your
Blank. Line feed N O space E K P A R K I N G space B R A K E space O N. Line feed. On. Brake. Parking. Park. Brake. On. Blank.
You can review it like any text field
On. Brake. Parking. Brake.
with
On.
your
Blank.
text
Blank.
reading commands of your screen reader.
Copy the clipboard button.
You
Message edit
can
read
also
blank. Park and brake on select.
select it all, copy it to the clipboard.
Start window. Search N.
So we can go into Notepad
Untitled notepad. Text editor document blank.
and we can paste it
Park and
there.
brake on.
Okay, that's cool.
Notepad dial. Don't save button space.
not
Output
save
history
that.
dialog. Message edit read only multi-line. Copy the clipboard button.
Let's use the copy to clipboard
Space.
button. All right,
Start window. Search window.
let's go into Notepad
Untitled
again.
notepad.
Paste it
Park
in
and
there.
brake on.
Yep, same thing. All right,
Notepad dial. Don't save button alt.
Cool.
N. Space.
Let's not
Output
save
history
that.
dialog. Copy the clipboard button. Clear history button. Alt. Close button. History list. Park and brake on.
All right.
Desktop list. Sim.
So
TFM is
let's
shutting
restart
down.
TFM.
Debug mode.
Loading airport database. Current aircraft. Airport database loaded.
Okay, let's go back to the speech
Output
history
history
window.
dialog. History list. Park and brake off. Park and brake on.
Cool thing
Park and
about
brake
it,
airspeed indicate. GND. Heading. 300. 0.
all of the stuff we
Vertical
did
speed.
before
0. Airspeed 100.
still there.
10,000. Not supported in PMDG aircraft. Please see the current aircraft.
Oh, and we
PMDG
have the new
734.
stuff.
Number 1 ignition
And
on.
the restart.
Number 2 number 1 gener. Number 2 gen. Number 1 fuel. Number 2 fuel.
And to prove it,
Desktop list.
we can go back into settings.
TFM settings dialog. Settings categories.
Let's go to
Speech
output.
history. Cancel button. OK button. Group box 1 grouping. Include timestamps and speech history. Checkbox not checked. Space.
Let's include
Checked.
timestamps and
OK
speech
button.
history.
Space.
Press the
Pressed.
OK button. Let's bring speech history up
Output
again.
history dialog. History list. Park and brake off. Park and brake on. 7/25/2022 7. 51. 26 p.m. Park and brake off. 7/25/2022 7. 51. 28 p.m. Airspeed indicated. 1. 7/25/2022 7. 51. 38 p.m.
All right, so this is saying
End 1. 7 p. Bottom. PM 7. 51. 38.
this is 7:51
7. 51. 38.
p.m. Zulu time. Let's go down.
GND. 0. Heading. 300. 0. 7 vertical speed. 0. Airspeed indicated. 1.
Let's
7
go down to the restart.
100. 7 10,000. 7 not supported in PMDG aircraft. Current aircraft. PMDG 737 900 ERNG shoe PMDG house blended winglets. And 739 ER 2019. 7/25/2022 7. 54. 03 p.m.
7:54 p.m. Zulu time, so it's 3 minutes later.
Number 2 fuel valve
can
open.
confirm.
7/25/2022 7. 54. 03 p.m.
Yep, we can confirm that this was saved before the restart. All right,
Desktop list.
let's close that. Actually,
Output history
clear.
dialog. History list. 19 items deleted.
there you go. 19 items deleted.
Desktop
You
list.
can hit
Sim.
escape. And this can extend into other things. The imagination is the limit. You could store flight plans, panel states, landing rates, flight logs. You could track your flight like most of the smart cars or A-cars trackers out there. So doesn't matter if you are interested in this particular feature and want some additional items added to the database. You can always go to GitHub issue queue in TFM. You could do right bracket, Control-Shift-I.
Untitled Google Chrome. Document busy blank. You have unread notifications.
And
Main
it will
landmark
bring
issues.
up
Share/talking flight monitor issues list heading level 2. Issues
the
grouping checkbox not checked.
issue queue.
Ensure TFM reads sales values at correct. Desktop list.
And
SIM mark.
then once you get there, you can press the new button, but make sure you see if there's any that are similar to the one that you're thinking about reporting as a new feature. Same thing with bugs. If you don't find one, create a new one. And we will tag it and get to it as soon as possible.
Meeting controls window.
And thanks for joining us today for the PMDG 737 Rebuild Series Week 9 TFM database support. And if you like the content that you see in here, press the subscribe button. Make sure all of your notifications are set to always so you get everything as it's published. And we will see you in week 10 of PMDG 737 Rebuild Series.